go first. We met through POF, you know, the dating website. One of the best choices of my life.
Me and my girlfriends were, we had just heard about Plenty of Fish. And one of my friends said, you know, we should try it. We should just have fun. I was like, I'm not going online. That's stupid. That's dumb. Crazy people are online. So he liked my profile. And we started kind of conversating on the app.
Yeah, after a few, you know what I'm saying, a few 20, 30 messages back and forth.
Yeah, we exchanged phone numbers and text, and that's how we met. Plenty of Fish. You remember?
Oh yeah, I definitely remember.
We went to Applebee's. It was his birthday, and I did not know it until toward the end of the day. I just found out that I had lupus, so my skin was sensitive to the sun. So I remember like feeling like, oh Lord, hopefully he already in the restaurant. I don't have to explain to him why I got this umbrella. He probably gonna think I'm bougie because I'm light skinned. I just had all these thoughts in my head. So I had this, I had my umbrella because, you know, we both were dating online. So I had went on a date before and I had my umbrella and it was this big old huge deal. So I was like, oh Lord. So I was like, okay, forget it, whatever. You know, if we hit it off anyway, he gonna have to find out, so. Went into the restaurant and I saw him sitting there and I thought, okay, his picture matches.
Yes, I was on time.
Yeah, he was definitely on time. And I thought, you know, he was handsome. And so I remember just kind of taking a deep breath, like, okay, you know, his energy was easy. Very much like it is now. It wasn't, I didn't feel like he was, you know, pretentious or thought he looked prettier than me. He wasn't that kind of guy. Even though he was handsome to me, he didn't have this aura like, you know, I'm the shit. He just, you know, was real easy and humble, very humble.
You know, she did have the umbrella. But it was cool, But, you know, like I said, I was sitting there and she walks in and I was definitely pleased. Like I said, you know what I'm saying, the picture definitely matched the profile. So, you know what I'm saying, that was definitely a plus because I had, you know what I'm saying, a nightmare. So, you know what I'm saying, like, I was actually really kind of against the whole online dating situation, but, you know what I'm saying, it was definitely a joy to see that the picture did match the profile. And that's kind of how it started. So we had dated, I guess for about 4 months, and you know, I was, you know, just dating. I think Precious was in a place where, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, really wanting that commitment and, you know what I'm saying, that one-on-one monogamous situation, and, you know, we was kind of on different spectrums around that time. So, you know, after about 4 or 5 months, you know, it came, we both decided that, you know, we would split. And, we actually split for about a year, 2 years?
Yeah.
About 2 years.
With him peeking in the blinds.
Yeah, you know. I was definitely, like I said, with, you know what I'm saying, with text and, you know what I'm saying, hit up, you know what I'm saying, or maybe try to do a little date or something every once in a while. And I just knew, like, I would always think, like, I really should have pressed forward, like, you know what I'm saying, I just should have never let it go that easy. And, you know, it was just something in me that wouldn't let me, like, completely, I had always been the type, like, you know what I'm saying, when I was done, I was basically, like, done out of there. But it was just something that kept pulling me back, like, I would still think about her and text her and hit her up, and like I said, she'll respond sometime not. But you know, I just knew, like, you know what I'm saying, I just had that gut feeling like I should have pressed on, and you know what I'm saying, I didn't want to have any regrets, you know what I'm saying, after the fact. So I think that's when I knew for me, like, you know what I'm saying? I think she might have been the one.
Yeah. When we first started seeing each other in 2015, it was fun for both of us at first. I think we was just, kind of having fun, hanging out, late nights, whatever. It wasn't serious. And then we did get to a place where I was like, not necessarily really, really wanting a monogamous relationship, but it got to a place where it was like, okay, what are we doing? Where are we? Is this going anywhere? And he was kind of like, I just got out of something. And I'm like, well, you should have said that from the beginning. I'm out. I knew he was the one when he had texted me about 3 days before my TEDx talk. He had inboxed me on Facebook, and said, hey, just want you to know I'm still crushing on you. And I was like, what do you want? What do you mean he's still crushing? You could have had it. You didn't want it. And so 3 years later, he said we should hang out. And so we went to, we were to meet at Liberty Tap Room. And I got there first because I was already downtown. I lived closer. And I remember sitting there and just kind of like, anticipating him coming. And when he walked in the room, I was like, look at him. And when he walked in, I thought, is this it, God? Is this you, Lord? But I've never been in a situation where that much distance has been in a relationship and then it comes back full circle like it did. So for me, that was the moment when I knew, like, yeah, this is gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. From the moment we started, from that second date in 2015, it's been a journey for me about learning myself and then learning to love somebody who's so vastly different than I am. This is the longest consistent relationship I've been in outside of giving birth to my daughter and our relationship and then the one with my mom, my family, right? So like having somebody who is as patient and as forgiving and as willing to fight for me as I am for them is new and fresh. And from the time we started again till now, we've had some really tough times, but we've also had some really amazing times. And in those tough times, it seems like it's always been about just learning, like growing up, giving in, surrendering, not even giving in, but just surrendering the idea to be right, surrendering the idea that this person is here to hurt me or to be against me. And when you don't really know for sure, you always got your guard up. You're always ready to fight, ready to be right, ready to, give the hardest punch. And so I no longer have to fear safety. I have it. I have somebody who genuinely cares about my well-being. And it's also been about teaching for me, teaching somebody else how to love me and being patient enough to allow them to blossom into what it is that I need in a friend, in a partner, in a supporter, in a parenting, side by side, in a husband, in a future husband, in a fiance. So it's been about growth for me. I've learned so much about myself because of him. I've forgiven myself so much more because of him. And so I am I'm grateful.
I think for me, it's more about it's definitely been a journey of, I've learned not to be as selfish because I was definitely a selfish individual. I know growing up, well, not necessarily growing up, but just in my adulthood, I've always been the type to, work. I've made my own money, or, just everything. For the most part, that I have, I've got myself, I've never really been the type to depend on anybody, so, getting into, a serious relationship for me was foreign. Trusting someone enough, not to take care of me. I know like I said, was extremely selfish, or didn't really care about what anybody thought, like I did it my way, and, that was the only thing I cared about. But, to be able to open up and, share life with someone else has been like amazing. Like it's been a great journey so far. I've never thought that, this could be me. But, like Precious has opened my eyes, to a whole new world of, being able to really love somebody as much as I love myself. And it's definitely been a great situation. And like I said, I couldn't be happier. I just want people to, like, don't be scared to go there. Don't be scared to love. Like, anything is possible. Personalities, we're totally different. Like, she's on one side of the spectrum, I'm on the opposite side. But like I said, the love we have for each other, we make it work. I'm willing to give in and, learn, and, what makes her happy, and vice versa. Like, like she's open and learning. Like I said, we teach each other on a daily basis. So I just think, people should definitely get out of this, like anything is possible.
Yeah, I want people to be able to take away from our journey that the work doesn't have to be hard and rugged. We were always taught anything worth having is worth working hard for it. But in this relationship, I've learned that anything worth having is worth being determined for. It doesn't have to be hard. We've had hard times, but only because we didn't know that they didn't have to be hard. We didn't see a easier way out within the argument, or within the disagreement, or within the I want to be right, I want to feel safe, whatever that was. And each time we have those arguments or disagreements or whatever it is, it's an opportunity for us to be able to find an easier, softer, better way to work it out. And so know that it doesn't have to be hard. Know that you can have exactly what it is that you want. I would also say give life a chance. Give you a chance. Give people a chance. Don't be quick to judge the book by the cover. If I stopped at our first try and said, well, he wasn't ready then, and so I'm not ready now, moving right along, then I would have missed out on somebody absolutely amazing. My journey with the Staggers has been a beautiful one. I get to, marry into an amazing, thoughtful, kind, sweet, humble family. I know, my future brother-in-law was looking out of his side eye, when we first met, because my energy was on high, and I was like, yeah, I'm so excited. So, the question was, is this real? Is she authentic? But they gave me a chance. My future father-in-law, who I already called Daddy, he's affectionately known as Daddy, so I don't want to be left out. I call him Daddy too. But he, since meeting us, when he bought Christmas for the grandkids, he included my kid, and we weren't, we're not married yet. We weren't married yet. And so my sister, Crystal, my future sister-in-law, she has been, we have been joined at the hip since the very first time he introduced us and we had lunch. And Granny, of course, and all of the cousins and aunties and uncles, and from Mama's side to Daddy's side, have been absolutely amazing. Thanksgivings have been, better because I'm a part of an even more extended family. So I felt nothing but love, and And when there are differences, because we're a family, right? When there are differences, you know, I don't ever feel like, you know, he's taking a side or there's a side to be taken. Like, you know, we talk about it. You know, we give space or whatever's necessary for the moment. That's what we do, but we've been able to work through it. Because things haven't been perfect, but they've been absolutely amazing.
Yolanda, her mom, you know what I'm saying? I call her mom. Like she said, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely one of her biggest fans, or I believe one of our biggest fans. Like, you know, she's always there for us whenever we need her. You know what I'm saying? No matter, you know, she stays way in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? If she got to make that road trip, she definitely will. You know, like I said, she's welcomed me with open arms from the beginning. You know, even big bro Delante, like I said, the whole family is in Atlanta. So, you know what I'm saying? We don't spend as much time as we should, but, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all love. Like, when we do see each other, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's like a party. I just remember the first trip I took
to my grandma's house.
To grandma's house, and it was like, you know, I got there, and like I said, they welcomed me with open arms. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got all the old school stories, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was telling my grandma, okay, grandma.
She was just giving it to me all like I've been there before.
Yeah,
and like I said, it was my first time, so you know what I'm saying? I left just, you know what I'm saying, with that thought of like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I met Precious, you know what I'm saying? It was like awesome. You know what I'm saying? The family was awesome, so you know what I'm saying? It was definitely a great experience, you know what I'm saying, for me and my first time with them. 3 words. Definitely ambitious. Center of attention. You know what I'm saying? She loves, you know what I'm saying? She's definitely the life of the party. And just loving, like I said, she loves hard. It hasn't been easy. Definitely hasn't been an easy journey, but like, you know what I'm saying? I know that, like I said, she got my back 100%.
So I would describe Corey 3 words. He's gorgeous. He is smart. And he is strong. I would say gorgeous, smart, strong. Because I'm only limited to 3 words.
One thing that gets under my skin. Precious is the type, like, and it's not necessarily a beef between us, but like I say, you know what I'm saying, like, her way is the best way. I say it like that.
The one thing about Corey that gets under my skin is that he moves to the beat of his own creamy, smooth, slow drum. Meaning, like, I am like, let's go, and he's like, we're good, chill, what's the rush? And I'm just like, it doesn't have to be a rush, but let's move. And so the very thing that gets under my skin is also the very thing that I appreciate.
I got so many thoughts going through my head, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to narrow it down with just one, but if I had to say one thing, you know what I'm saying, it would definitely be on loyalty. Like, I know she has my back, you know what I'm saying, no matter if I'm right or wrong, or even if I am wrong, you know what I'm saying, we'll talk about it. She'll straighten me out, but, you know what I'm saying, like, I know she got my back no matter what, so, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go with loyalty.
And he is so open. He's down for whatever I'm down for. He has his own mind, his own opinion, his own way of seeing things. We don't always agree. Most oftentimes we disagree. But if it's for the greater good, if it's a new idea, I'm constantly throwing something new at him, whether it be in my business, in our relationship, doing a video like this, like whatever I'm down for. I explain it. I say, babe, are you down? He's like, yeah, let's do it. He's easy. I absolutely love that about him.
She's taught me that, you know, the world that we live in is just not about myself, or, you know, she's definitely opened my eyes to new experiences, or just to be able to look at myself, you know what I'm saying, like, before her, You know, I thought I was the best thing smoking, or you know, I was extremely selfish, and you know what I'm saying, she has taught me that, you know, she's made me better, I should say, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to just my everyday life or just how I interact with people. She's taught me that, you know what I'm saying, sky's not the limit, like, you know what I'm saying, I can do whatever. I've always put myself in a box, kinda, and like I said, I've been able to, you know what I'm saying, kind of try different things, experience new and different things when it comes to traveling. Or I got on my, you know what I'm saying, I got on my first flight with her. I was, you know what I'm saying, I don't do heights, so you know what I'm saying, like, she's definitely, like I said, just the fireball that she is. You know what I'm saying, she loves life, she lives it. So, you know what I'm saying, she definitely opened up my eyes, you know what I'm saying, to think outside the box, and, you know what I'm saying, just know that the sky's not the limit.
Corey's being makes me better because he's one of my greatest teachers. His being allows me to breathe, to heal, to live. I get to live an amazing life because I got him as my partner. And that's, you can't buy that. There's no amount of money there's no amount of body, there's no amount of physical attraction that can bring that. You see celebrities or even people you know who you feel like they got it all together. I don't have to wish for relationship goals. We are relationship goals.
I'm gonna say strawberry. You know, it's one of my favorite fruits. I see people eat them and it just makes them happy. So, you know what I'm saying, that's how, you know what I'm saying, that's how she makes me feel on the inside. So I would go with strawberries.
If Corey was a food, he would be chocolate cake. The kind they sell at Publix. That's 3 layers. It's the strawberry on top with the strawberries all around the side. He would be chocolate cake with strawberries on top.
I'm going with Gray. Gray's my favorite. Gray is just it's always been, you know what I'm saying, my favorite color. You know, she's my favorite person.
He would be blue. Blue is cool. Blue is smooth. Blue is the ocean. Blue is the sky. He's, you know, this bomb engagement ring. Blue would be it for me.
Feeling is definitely joy. And I come home from work and, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, it's just a joy for me to get there. Like, I know I got, you know what I'm saying, the family that I've never had there. So, you know, it's a joy to come and, you know what I'm saying, like, she tells me her day, or Brittany tells me, you know what I'm saying, how school went and just how her day went in general. So, you know what I'm saying, it's like, definitely the family vibe is there. Once I get off a long day at work, like, I'm tired, but, like, it always, you know what I'm saying, makes me happy and puts a smile on.
If Corey was a feeling or an emotion, he's like a kiss on the cheek from God. It's like, you know, it's warm air, but it's cool at the same time. But the sun it's like fall. It's like, you know, he embodies all of that. He is flow.
I just want to say I love you, baby, or, you know, like I said, I just love you for you. Like I said, you've taught me, you know what I'm saying, you've taught me to be the best Corey I can be. You bring the best out of me every day. You let me know that the sky is definitely not the limit, and that, you know what I'm saying, we got a lot more to achieve, and, you know, we got a long way to go. And, you know what I'm saying, I'm in it for the long haul. You know, I couldn't imagine life without you. I'm glad you said yes on your birthday. I'm just grateful for you. And I love you with all my heart.
Corey, I just want you to know that you are one of the absolute best things that have ever happened to me. And I've had some amazing shit happen to me. But you, my friend, my best friend, are one of the most amazing things that have ever happened to me. I'm so grateful for you. I'm grateful for your love, your light, your heart, your mind. I'm grateful for your energy. I'm grateful for the day that you were born. When people talk about having their best friend or somebody that's made for them, I always thought, yeah, everybody's going to say that. But then I became a coach, and I started coaching other people, and I started learning about marriage and relationships and what that really meant. And then I decided to sit in the seat of our love, and it's because of you that, you know, I get to shine brighter and prettier and, you know, safer and even more feminine. You have made me, you know, that song, he makes me feel like a natural woman. Like I know what that means now because of you. I thank God for you, and I'm grateful for you, and I cannot wait to kiss your lips on December 8th, 2018. Meet the Staggers. Can't wait.